Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of MC Jan Sessions. Something is dying. I don't know what's dying. Sounds like a child. Well, that's not good. Something just died. Okay, whatever. Welcome to another episode of MC Jam Sessions on the LBSMP. On today's episode, we are going to finally turn this thing into a building. Now, this is the output of my slime farm. So, yeah, I've been just turning them into slime blocks. Now, the idea here is this is going... That is a lot of chickens. This is going to be a bounce house. So, we're going to use red, green, blue, and all the other fun colors and just have a little bit of a bounce house. And that'll be our storage area / shop for our slime blocks. Which... I mean, I could also make this farm a little bit more efficient because, yeah, they're just bouncing around right now. And usually what you want to do is you want to put iron golems on this outside wall. So basically, yeah, these guys will try to attack the golems and, yeah, die. So yeah, for a bounce house like this, we are going to need red, green, blue, yeah, all the fun colors of dye. We are also going to need a decent amount of gravel, and we are going to need a decent amount, I think I have it in this box, this random box, a decent amount of sand. So, sand, gravel, dye, mix your concrete. And with the concrete powder, you can throw a little bit of water on there and turn it into actual concrete. So, actually, first things first, we are going to need to make a dye farm. Green dye is going to be simple enough. It's just going to be cactus, which I actually think I might have. I should have. Oh no. Storage system woes again. Can you turn moss into green dye? No, you cannot. I know I picked up a lot of cactus. Somewhere. Alright. Whoop. This, can you turn that kelp into green dye? No? No? No green dye from kelp? It's really just cactus. Well, I got cactus somewhere. Actually, that's probably enough green dye. I feel like I looked in every single one of these boxes like a few times, but yeah. Could it be in the inner chest? Maybe we gotta fly out to another desert, but we'll see if that's enough dye for us. But anyways, we're going to make a dye farm. And for that, we are going to use, not this kind of piston, but this kind of piston. Gonna get 8 or so. Nah, 16. We'll do 16 or so of these and see how that goes. Or maybe just make a full stack of them. As soon as I can find wood. There. Plenty of pistons. And basically we're going to, I think just do like a clock thing. So, a couple observers or something. Maybe some repeaters. Some observers, repeaters. Just grab a stack of them just in case. Maybe a stack of, or half stack of those. What else am I going to need? Something to turn her on and off. Yeah. And I think I already have the spot picked out. It's going to be right over here with all of these flowers. So yeah, from here we'll get dandelions, poppies, cornflowers, oxydaisies, and with all that we can make a decent amount of dye. Yeah, the white ones will make you light gray, the yellows will make you yellow, blues, yeah, we can go from there. And yeah, that's what we're making. And it's getting dark.
Come on, sleep.
There we go. And I still haven't downloaded a new version of Optifine yet. Yeah, so basically we're going to just shove the dirt. And so I know how far we can shove it. I'm going to set up a clock like this and just see what happens. Yep, we actually hit the other end. There we go. I know we can count it, but this is just sometimes easier. There you go. That's as far as we can go. So I'm choosing this area because if they naturally spawn here, they can be unnaturally spawn, if that makes sense. Whatever. There. All these pistons will push the dirt over this way, and all these pistons will push the dirt over this way. And up above here, we are going to have to put something that's going to spit out bone meal. I'm rich. I'm going to use iron blocks for the outside of the farm. And when you push the dirt block, everything that was on it dies. It turns into a dropped item, whatever. You know what I'm getting at. And right here in the center is where we're going to spit out bone meal. And we'll be able to pick up the seeds and turn that back into bone meal, feed it back into the system, and the rest of it we'll just collect somewhere. So I need a dispenser, don't I? Fly back for a dispenser. I think I can dispense from right here. Not there. Whoa. Thunderstorms means you sleep on the side of the bed. I thought this would work. Can I do it like that? Maybe I have to go in from underneath. Looks like I need to go from underneath. Mildly irritating. Okay, so the cart's gonna be right here. And how many blocks did I place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. Let's go with an even 13. Okay, even 13 means 7 is the center. And this is the absolute center. All right, so we have our dispenser in the absolute center. Okay, so we got a dropper going into a dispenser. A little bit of bone meal in there. So I think what I need to do is bring it down one more. Okay, so what side am I going to have like the input output? Probably going to be... I mean, over here would be the easiest, since you could just make it part of the hill, but over here is where everything else, I think I'm gonna do it over here. Yeah, I'll do it over here. Guess I can use iron blocks because I'm rich like that. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it. That's gonna be the farm. All right, let me just grab a bunch of iron blocks and hoppers. And like always, I need to build that sorting system. Yeah, just gonna hit the azalea farm again. There. So we'll do it like that, right? Then we are also going to have hoppers feeding into this. All right, so the input goes there. Rails going sideways like that. The floor is laid out, although it looks like I missed a spot. And next part is the rails. And then for the rails, I'm just going to cut out a center line here. Leave this one. Powered rails there. Has to be a stone pressure plate. Darn. Alright, so this one is off. Alright, so if this one is off, this is on, and that's off, then that's on, and okay, so you get a hopper right here, comparator output being pulled through, which is going to be hitting this redstone dust, which turns off this redstone torch, which kills this signal, which deactivates the rails. So if anything is on either of these lines, the whole system it'll hold the mine carts. So if either side has something to pick up, it's gonna pick it up. All right, now we have the input of the system, which I'm just gonna leave as these hoppers. Doesn't really matter too much. Input, output on the sides. Now we just need to send a simple clock pulse through. All right, so we got the clock there, and then we're gonna need that clock signal going up here, and probably gonna slow this way down. All right, flower farm is working very slowly, but it's working. And that's gonna get me dandelion, cornflower, poppies, what else? Daisies. Yeah, that'll give me all the colors I'm looking for. I mean, it's not much, but it'll work. So now I'm just gonna drop off a bunch of stuff that I don't really need at the moment. Pick up some of that extra bone meal. I should probably turn this farm off. There you go. Plenty of spiders. Almost made it into the bulk storage. There. That should be enough. Now I'm just going to let that run until it's out of bone meal. we should be able to get all the flowers that we need. Only other colors that I need are going to be, what, green? And I'm just going to AFK here. Alright, let's see how it did. It's still going. A lot of seeds. A lot of flowers. Alright, maybe when these things are over here, we should block the signal from going through. What if I just lock this one? Got any more rockets? Rockets? Stuff to make the rockets. Right, so it's collecting right now, and that should shut the system down. Okay, so this will lock the signal, which will allow these to drain out all the way. Alright, so while that does its thing, it blocks the signal. So if these ever do backfill, then yeah, we're not going to actually lose anything. Let me drop these seeds off. Probably should set up a filter just for the seeds to feed back into the system. Kind of like this thing right here. Because, yeah. And I'm just going to grab basically just a stack of each and see what that gets us. So you got your blue, you got your reds, you got your yellows. Red, blue, yellow, and the last one's going to be green. Green is via cactus, which I should have some green dye stashed up somewhere. Yet again, storage system required. There we go. A little bit of a cactus farm going. I think I do want to get some glass for this farm. And I think I'm going to use the flowing water for this guy. Yeah, flowing water is going to go into these guys, and I'll just make it as however big I want. I think I'll use iron again as the base. So the cactus is going to be right there. This block is going to be the cactus. When it grows to this, it's going to automatically pop because we're going to have these in a way. We'll see if that actually collects anything. Let's let that sit for another few minutes and see if we get any green dye out of this. Alright, we got the flower farm working and the cactus farm working, and it's pumping out enough cactus. I mean, it's catching enough, and yeah, I've already converted enough over. And now I'm just playing the game of, how to get the wool, right? Yeah, these have been running long enough to where it's dang near full. I think the other side is locking it. Yeah. So this thing runs pretty good. Cactus side runs pretty good as well. And I should have a bunch of yeller sheep over here. As we're just, shear, shear, shear. Feed, 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 feed. And once I have enough supplies, I'm going to build a bounce house right here-ish. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play around with this for a little bit and see if I can collect the rest of the materials. So I basically have everything, so I'm going to go ahead and start building right here. So let's go ahead and get into that time lapse. Well, that is it for today. We have our bounce house. Slime, honey, 1 diamond per bundle. And I think that's a very fair price, especially for the honey blocks and slime balls. I mean, yeah, a lot goes into each of those. But what's really cool about the bounce house, if I can come over here. Whee! Let's see if I get a better jump on that. There we go. So yeah, fun little bounce house. If you liked what you see, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. See you next time. Oh, and I think I'm going to adjust the schedule to be once every other week, so I can film 1 week and edit the next, because trying to do it all in 1 week just doesn't really work for me. So y'all have a good one.